Hello, and welcome to May 10th. Alpha has a new leader with AT&T. T is 70%. Let's go look at that chart. There it is. T is 70. Our Capri, who was running 85% last week, had a major fallback. We'll be checking up on that. So here we are at T, and T is running 70% right there. We're going to also realize that T is already in a dipper low. Rule number 5, less than 60 days expiration, dipper low. We are now going with the dipper low when our stop is here. We are getting very close to our 30-day expiration. There, we now initiate rule number 6. Rule number 6 is less than 30 days to DTE go last bar low. And the reason why is because we are going to be in what they call option acceleration. The last 30 days of time decay accelerates extremely fast, very much like an ice cube. So that said is that this is expiration is 30 days is 18 June. So that means 18 May. At the end of the day, 18 May, which is a Wednesday, no, Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. So Tuesday of the 18th, after the market close, we will be then going to last bar low on this trade and get out of this trade. As soon as it dips, we're gone out and hang on to whatever profit we can get out of it, get back our buying power, bring down the nut a little, bring down the O a little bit, and the end result is we build our buying power slightly more. Okay, with that said, let's go on now to RTX, which I say is been a bit of a surprise, and that's because of the fact that it was in the basement for such a long time. So a little trick here, a toss. If you want a magnifier, a real quick handy magnifier, click on the text, and then when you get the gray section, that magnifies it right there. And if you don't want it to happen, go back to neutral. And we'll zoom out just a little bit. So here we are with T. And T has an August expiration, so we're not too much, there's no concern there. This has already had its close above the third ratio. So we are already in dipper low here on ATRX. And it's just to see if we can get into a higher zone and get that 100 ROI. If not, we'll be waiting for it to come to natural conclusion. So that will take care of RTX, which is August. You can see it's in August. So we have 3 Augusts. These guys will not start triggering their dipper low or high, depending. Well, actually, it's all dipper low, all be dipper lows because they're all calls. But that won't happen until June 20th. On June 20th, at the end of the day, we'll then start looking at these. All right, that takes us now to Capri. And at Capri, which was our leader, a very strong leader, but unfortunately it had a pullback and it got very close. Look at this. Look how close it came from its high down here. Here's our stop based off this lower right here. You have 5640. 5640. There it is. That's our dipper low. That was based on the third ratio. It earned it by the third ratio. And Capri still has a little bit of profit, 277. If it touches that line, we get out. We might get out with maybe $180, $200 thereabouts. So they'll be, every little bit helps. And one of my brother in England says, all contributions are graciously received. And that is a contribution graciously received. Small as it is, it's still in the right direction. And remember, the eye is here on the ball, which we did have a drop here, and we have to keep an eye on our buying power. Those are the two main things. All these guys are just players, and when their time's up, their time's up. And then we go rinse and repeat. So Capri is at 50%, and it had a major drop. And we'll see if we can do a bounce. If not, we'll take the profit and move on. Going on now to IAU. Now IAU, major point here at IAU. IAU is July. That means it's already initiated its 60-day rule because July is June. June is May. Oh no, May. This is this May. This is May 16th, which is just coming Sunday. So end of day Friday, this will initiate to its dipper low, and the dipper low is sitting right here. There's where the dipper low is sitting right there. It's a little bit small. Let me go ahead and stretch it out. So there's the dipper low starting on May 16th because it will be in this, it will be entering its 60-day region. So IAU, again, every little bit helps. It only owes it's a 122 now. It doesn't really owe 122. Let me explain what happened there. We did this as an open exercise in class to see anything outside of my leaders list. And this, on that particular day that we did the scan, which was the weekend of the 315, this came up and was the top of the scan. So we got in. Now, what I do is I still like to have a goal. Now, what I did was I did 2% of capital at the time. So I like to get a 2% profit of capital on this, and that is $122. Right now we're only sitting at 50, but the bottom line is that it gives you some kind of objective, some kind of goal to focus on and to look toward taking profit. So now if we get to $50, the 122 does not become an ode. It comes off the table, and then and if this ever comes back on the playing field, which it won't because it's not part of the lost leaders list, and if it comes up with a profit, it's just to be gone. But it'd be nice, a little profit from a loss from an open field. Coming now down to T minus, and T minus, we're sitting. T minus also suffered the same situations of Capri. Not much of a pullback, but still some. The T minus is August, so this 60-day rule won't be. Oh, it got the third ratio. It got the third ratio. That's why it's important to have your notes here to know what action, what triggered what, so you stay within the context of your rules and trading plan. Now WBA was in positive territory this morning and it didn't make it, but you can see that it's gonna. This is going to be a. This is going to go to a last bar low starting on May 16th. Okay, let's go ahead and do the numbers. On the numbers, we came up with 71.12 minus our 55.33. Divide that by 55.33 as a percentage. In year to date, we are running 25.5%, and the SPY is running at 13.2. Well, let's also go ahead and do something else. Let's go ahead and look at our scanner. Now, this is a downward scanner. The scanner that we're using currently here is the weekly. So we're going to be looking at the Stochastic Weekly Downtrend scanner, and the account has to be changed over to the alphas. I have a Phoenix account, that's the private reserve. And now we'll see, do we have any trades for tomorrow? No. Coming now over to the Stochastics uptrend. Again, we're looking at the Stochastics weekly uptrend right here, and alpha, and looking for trade, none. So that is it for the day. We don't have any trades to put on tomorrow. We do have 3,533 sitting in the coffers. And with that, we're going to conclude with today's report with ATT. T is 70% with the Stochastics at 28.5 versus the SPY 13.2. And thank you very much for stopping by and checking it out.